Yes, sir.
Hi, welcome to Manila.
Thank you, sir. Nice view.
And Suraj.
Yes, sir.
Hi, how are you?
How are you, sir?
Oh, ano?
They are our partners in India.
Ano na siya? Recovery.
Successfully recovered.
This is one of the children that has come just now. I think 1 week back.
Yes.
So I came back after the transplant.
May kuya isa na lang.
And we have many more examples
Salamat
like
sa
this.
Diyos.
Opo.
We just sent 20
Yes, po. Yes, po. Yes,
a few days ago. Please sit down. Another set of 20, including Max and Apollo.
So this is the booklet of Max Hospital.
For Max Hospital.
14 for Max. No?
So we just got a small token of.
Oh, thank you. You don't have to.
Thank you, sir.
Some Indian sweets.
It's
we
Indian
love.
sweets, sir. That thing,
Okay.
it's just we got the Indian sweets.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll bring it home.
Thank you, sir.
Please. Have a seat.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. So we're just happy and grateful to God that most of the patient successfully operated by your institution.
Yes, yes.
That's why we get inspired. Although it's a very expensive thing for the taxpayers of Manila, but I don't mind as long as a person survives. A life is a life.
Thank you, sir, for your this approach and this help to the kids. It will bring a lot of children who will have very bright future and
I hope
lives
so.
and will have very nice life ahead.
Mm.
Because we regularly come here, sir. Every 3-4 months we do come here.
Mhm.
We see the post-transplant patients that we have and some pre-transplant patients also. And I've been coming here for last 6 years. And every 3 months we see those who we have already operated and they become growing older and older. And older.
Yeah. You know, when I started learning about biliary atresia, my first patient was when I was in a vice mayor. I was listening to a radio show. Then the parents are, trying to make some funding and through online and I called the station to bring the kid to me, and that kid is now.
There are examples of the patients we had transplanted 20 years back. Now they are doctors also. They become doctors themselves. They got married. They have children. So it's a surgery which is actually successful. It's not a short-term success that your transplant lasts for a year.
It's worth every penny.
Yeah.
With all honesty.
We have treated 140 kids from Philippines.
Mhm.
We started this journey in 2017. Now it's 2026. So it's approximately 140 kids we have treated from Philippines.
But I would like to thank you personally also, because sometimes when we said yes already to a patient, sometimes you let them go already even without the payment. Thank you for that trust. Because when we commit to a mother or a father, the parents or their child, we really do so. And sometimes only about paperworks.
So we do that because money will not save the life. It is the timing of the transplant which will save the life.
I heard
We just
about it.
keep waiting for the money. By the time the money comes, the child is already deteriorated so much that the transplant is not feasible. So we would want to do the transplant first and then see what happens.
Today, this morning, there is another 2 patients. And I told them, all you have to do is just submit papers and we'll do the paperwork with regard to the funding. Although Manila is suffering fiscally, when I assume again as a mayor, but it's part of our policy to address MBN. I'm an MBN guy, or what you call minimum basic needs: housing, education, healthcare, and jobs. That's where I invest. Whatever resources is left or limited resources, the volume of it will go to that 4 pillars of minimum basic needs. So that's why we're very grateful to God and to the taxpayer for their continued support and doing their part as taxpayers of the city. And we try to inform them that where the money is going. And they can sleep at night very well in such a way that it's a G to I, or G to G, or G to institution, or government to institution, or government to government. Because sometimes we send kids in PHC, Philippine Heart Center, for their heart surgery, and sometimes in PCM, Philippine Children's Medical PCMC. Oh, yeah. And of course, our partner, PGH. During my first term as mayor, on one of my birthdays, they wanted to celebrate it, and I told them, no. We'll just create a fundraising. And we did develop the idea and successfully generated 32 million pesos. We donated everything to PGH for them to create the Biliary Atresia Center. And they had, last November, they have successfully operated one kid. Very successful.
So we are also involved in training of the doctors from Philippines. We have trained 3 doctors who are surgeons, and one of them has come back. He was in Baguio, now I don't know where he's working. Mr. Dr. Mark, and 3 are there still undergoing the training in our in liver transplant. So that will also be transition of the knowledge exchange, and then the things can happen here. And, it will be much easier and much better.
Oh no, masaya ka ba? Sino ang tinabasan sa inyo? Ikaw o yung asawa mo? Ikaw. How are you naman? Okay naman. May certain diet lang na kailangan mo munang sundin. Pero ang maganda na yung color niya. Bumubuti na siya.
So if you allow me, I'll show you this time if you come. These are kids.
Oh.
This is in Manila.
Aha.
This is in Baguio, Davao.
Okay, that's good.
So it's in the different cities.
Did you see the posting of Manila Public Information Office the other day? About 20 of them.
Yeah. I saw that, sir.
In one, 32 million yata, no? Total natin. No?
My TV is
1.7, 1.6 each patient. Our director of our Manila Health Department, Dr.
We were just talking
I was just telling about it, and we got to know man is a pediatrician. So the good 2 doctors of pediatricians are together. So that's something good.
When I assume again as mayor, we just open our angiogram because
Yes, sir.
before I left during my first term, I bought a machine for angioplasty or what you call anong tawag natin ito sa office na yan? Cath lab. Okay? But during my absence, nobody,
Okay.
sad to say, it was not utilized. So when we assume, we had it partnered with some medical professional in that field. So we conducted already angiogram. How many nakakailan na tayo? 38 since September. In the coming days, in less than 1 month, hopefully cross finger, we are now going to conduct angioplasty. Each patient would cost about at least 300 minimum or 500,000 or up to 1 million. But they will not pay anything because I already reserved 25 million pesos to buy the stent. The stent.
Because medicated stent is costly, sir.
Yes, and it's a very expensive.
It's very expensive. It's cost around $400 or $500 per stent. Sir.
Yes, here about 50,000. When you, like for example, based on my experience now with my patient, reading letters and all other things, 3 stent in a private hospital would cost you about 400, 450 on a 3 stent. And every stent, on top of that is 50,000. And sometimes it goes up to 1 million pesos. Now, this will welcome the poor, the middle class, the upper middle class, and the rich. They can get
The best.
free service. Hopefully, it's going to be successful. As far as the angiogram is concerned, that easily about 50 to 80,000 pesos procedure. And those 38 patients didn't pay any single cent, courtesy of the city government of Manila and its taxpayer.
Very good initiative. Excellent initiative.
And this now, these patients across demographics. This is not only for the poor, even the middle class, especially the middle class, who, they're the one who's making and saving money for health. But during the time this crisis happened, it depleted their
All
savings.
savings are gone.
Yes, that's why
That actually happens.
we welcome everyone. So rest assured that we'll send more. Any parents who wish our help, we'll continue to send as long as kaya pa natin. We will not stop. Again, life is life. I always told them and tell them, okay, I've done my part. The city done its part. Let Jesus be the next, in your journey, because I cannot assure success in any operation. Every operation is a life-threatening.
See, whatever
Especially
God has
crisis.
decided, nobody can change.
Yeah.
That's true.
Destiny is for everyone. Sir.
Yeah, destiny is for as long as we give them a chance. And I'm happy that the batting average of Max and Apollo is pristine. When I say pristine, your records speaks for itself. That's why we're happy to send our Filipino kids at your hand.
So thank you for the trust.
In your institution.
Sir, anything for any specialty that we can do, sir, like you said, for cardiac. For angioplasty, sir, if you need any help from our
Yeah.
side, we have the good specialties doctor. So we will be happy to get them over here.
Collaboration.
Collaboration.
Yeah.
They are inviting our doctors to be trained
Oh.
in India.
Yes.
Kasi these are a very costly procedure for any person or family. Life-threatening and costly. So,
It comes urgently. I mean, you don't get time.
especially that. It's very urgent.
You don't
It
have
can-
the time at all. You have to do the things right there. And nobody's prepared for them.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, everybody in the middle class or poor, they're not prepared for this. You just cannot bring the money just like that.
Yeah.
This help of yours is really a great gesture.
Because we wanted to unclog the traffic, or put traffic to PHC and PGH. If we can help as a local government, why not? Then we save a lot of people, especially with that kind of urgency situation, life and death situation. And I always tell them, one life is one success. More so with dozens. So thank you for your time, Suraj. Can I have a picture with you?
Yes, sir.
Paano
Sir, I
nga
was
kami?
still
Tirahan
asked
mo
about
kami.
this.
Halika dito ka, sumama ka. Thank you for this,
Thank you, sir.
Do try the sweets.
Sweets, sir.
I promise you'll love them.